sequel, so they're going to end up looking like this.
Moving the seeds from the...
And I'm rolling it into a seed bomb. And I've got my carrot seeds inside here. We were told we could put them on the outside or the inside. I've decided to try the inside because then they'll have a hard shell so the seeds don't get like lost in the soil or lost somewhere. Yeah. And we're going to throw them into the garden and then hopefully it'll rain and these will, since they've got like some compost and clay around them, which is, they've got a lot of nutrients, hopefully they'll start growing into some plants. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's actually pretty good landing.
I'm just going to explain really quickly. This is the very basic one, but everything else is based on the one that doesn't have any colors in it. So
that's the cheddar, isn't it?
Yeah, sort of.
It's not
just have some.
Go to it.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. There's some crackers there for like. It's all cashew based.
Cashew based.
Sorry. Thank you very much. It's a bit soft by now, but
looking at the Planetary Health Bushcare site with the Rotary group here today to explain what Bushcare is all about and what we've achieved, what we're planning to do, and how important it is to help the environment. So our boundary, is just into this island here is our boundary, the northern end, and then we head down to the south end down there towards Camilleroy Road and that kind of area down there. There's also another group who work here as well, which I also facilitate, called the Woody Weed Wander Group. And they wander in a very strategic way.
Maybe the same material, they cannot have a shape, but light in color, or something more natural. By the way, bark mulch can see it.
The northwest and the southwest, where it would make a difference because if you got that weight of numbers.
Yeah, it's also not just the actual color of the roofs, because they are creating these spaces that are very narrow. Like if you look at those spaces, there's aircon usually, but they are in this tight place.
This is an impact sprinkler that you can direct anywhere in your garden to prepare. When you look at these different sprinklers, can you see that some of them fan out and the droplet size is so large, even today you can see they're being blown away.
We needed an exhibition space to showcase all the beautiful citizen science images that are being sent to us. Each picture, it's the same frog, but they all look quite different, so it's quite hard to identify frogs.
Water in here, and you fill the gravel with water. Then you put a little outlet on the side. We've got a little one over here that comes out the back, and any water that goes above the height of the gravel overflows out the outlet. So it won't drown the plants. But in the lower mountains, to stop mosquitoes, you could also add little tiny native fish that you can get from the pet shop. And the native fish will eat everything.
They're washing our water.
Have you seen the video of them doing it?
No, I haven't seen it.
So they bash them, get them to spit poison, then they wash them and they eat them. ABC's got a
We'll have some knowledge of the bush and the environment, but this has just blown our knowledge way out. It's just so wide. What it's covered today has been fabulous. All the stuff that you don't really think about, things you do think about, but they're added to, so fantastic.
I've got a whole lot more tips about how to make them more effective, how big the tanks need to be, and exactly how to build a frog pond that we're about to do. This is perfect timing for us, so we'll do that. And
what was your biggest takeaway?
I think, well, probably making the cheese. I think we made cheese at home from cashews, but that really pinned it down exactly how to do it. And that is very nice cheese. At home I buy a plant-based cheese, but the one that we had here left us for dead. So.
I've had a wonderful day. Liz did a fantastic job in helping us plan for the group of 35 people to come. and it's just been fantastic to see how she's sparked so much enthusiasm for the environment and how we're going to get some further projects that are going to help here in the mountains in the future.
Thanks to Blue Mountain City Council, it is really awesome for a council to put on something like this. Such pioneers, such leaders in this incredibly important field of our environment. Thanks, Blue Mountain City Council.